All right, I kind of cooked with this one. I don't know if I cooked too much. I don't know. This deck is pretty cool though, and it's actually winning games. Maybe I'm onto something. I made an Arak deck with a bunch of upgrades in it. We got 15 upgrades, and it's not really the upgrades that you would expect. Maybe it's kind of spicy. We're gonna start off with. I'll just let you know the premise of the deck. Maybe what Arak does as well. Arak, his passive ability, his actual ability is like fine, whatever. He plays a 5/2/2. He gets a 3/3 as well that creates 1/1s, blah blah blah. But the passive ability is friendly upgraded non-token units have the aftermath, so when they die, they create a 1/1 nanobot token. And we have a lot of upgrades, a lot of cheap upgrades to get us those tokens and just always have stuff on the board. So, starting it off with Scanner Array. 2 of this zero cost upgrade right here. And yeah, you reveal one of the enemy bank cards, which does come in handy with one of the cards in the deck. It's also just a cheap upgrade, and it can disrupt your opponent if they're trying to reveal their own stuff with the charge mechanic themselves. The Voxtech Jammer. Another zero cost upgrade. This one just came out. And when the upgraded unit deals damage, you can conceal a friendly bank card. So since we're going to be revealing a bunch of cards, then we're going to be concealing cards is pretty good, so we can reveal them again. And it's just a cheap upgrade. And you might be asking yourself, why do these cheap upgrades matter? Well, we have this girl on the deck. After an upgrade's attached to her, you draw a card. You can just attach an upgrade to her, and then she spawns a 1/1 when she dies. If you already have a 1/1 nanobot, then you could attach the nanobot to her, and she draws a card that way. Yeah, at one point I had 5 upgrades on her. I'll play a match after this. We'll show a match. Yeah, this card is pretty cool with the deck. You just draw through the deck pretty fast and just play a bunch of upgrades and just keep spawning little bots and upgrading them. It's fun. It's very fun. I don't know that it's perfect, but it is a good time. Next we have Allocated Provisions. I don't know how much I really like this card. Supply Caches, I'm still kind of fooling around with a little bit. It's nice because it conceals your bank cards, allows you to reveal them again, but I don't know. I think Supply Caches are pretty slow. I may end up cutting this card, but for now it's in the deck and it does okay. It does its thing. Next up we have the Ambush Claws, new upgrade in the game. And this is where the concealing gets a little interesting because so it buffs an upgrade, it buffs a unit by +1 attack. And then when it's revealed from the bank, you can create and play a copy of it. So you usually want to bank this, then reveal it with one of your cards, and then you play the copy. And then when the upgrade is concealed in the bank, it gives an additional +1. So then it will say +2 when it's then it will say +2. So then the next time you reveal it, then you will give +2 to whatever you put it on. It's interesting. It's really good. I just don't. It's very difficult to get to the +2 part and actually attach it because it's just like a little slow in that regard. But this card is fire. It's a really good target to bank because you always get it back. 2 PS8 launchers. Just didn't have a lot of room for this card, and usually we want to just be playing our 1-drops and just playing upgrades and stuff like that. So not even so much of a need for this. But if we do cut like the relics, maybe we put a 3rd one in. Yeah, it's all about controlling that early game board, just getting down stuff. We got Ocular Implants, of course, one of the best upgrades for Augen Core. Just solid draw power engine. And then we have 3 of the Hardling Pilot. Pretty standard stuff. Just insane card. Salvage 1 is really good. Shielded is nice. Defender is nice. This card does it all. Next card is a new one. John's Tactical Provisioner. He also has Salvage. And he also has a really good activate ability, which is to charge. So you reveal 1 card in your bank. And then the next time this unit is upgraded this turn, it gains +2 defense. It's really good with like the 0 cost stuff on turn 2. We also have a card that reduces the next relic that we play. I'll go over that in a little bit. But yeah, playing this on turn 2 is really nice. It's really good with the Claw as well later on to reveal the Claw and then put it on this or put on something else. But yeah, when you get this down, getting a 2/4 on turn 2 is very strong. And then the salvage ability is nice too. That is just a very, very good card in this deck. Next up, It's actually the only 2-drop that we got here. Next up is a new card as well, Rummaging Researcher. So you could charge 2 when you play it, and when 1 or more bank cards are revealed, including when you charge this, then you draw a card. You can draw a card. But yeah, you're charging a lot in this deck, and this guy's very sticky. Like if they don't deal with it, you're gonna just draw another couple cards next turn pretty easily, and he replaces himself immediately and charge the claw so they can play the claw. Like this is a good. Everything actually works really well in this deck. I'm not gonna lie. You draw a lot of cards off that guy. Next up, we got the Portable Energy Bay, another one of the best upgrades that we could play in this deck. Really good with the memento that I'm about to show you. Yeah, pretty standard stuff. This card is just really good, especially on Hardlink Pilot. Just get a lot of. You just want to go as wide as possible. That's what this meta is all about. Just going as wide as possible, as fast as possible. So yeah, getting just a ton of these energy drones is pretty sweet. And then you're gonna want to put the memento on them and buff all your stuff a million times. Blah blah blah. Pass it around. Pass the knife around. 2 Master Poisoners, since we're gonna have a ton of little 1/1s going around, just in case we need it. Just in case we need to destroy something big, maybe against like an Earthen or something. This card's pretty necessary. Could see it coming up to 3. Maybe if we drop the relics, we had like a PSA and 1 more of these, something like that. Very strong card in a token deck. Astal's Glaive, of course, really nice with upgrades on it. And it's shielded, so it should survive. And then we put the upgrades on it. Even just like putting a claw on it, getting it +1 attack is a big deal. And then last but not least, we got 3 copies of the Reclamator. You usually only use this for the second effect. You don't use it for the relic. You use it for this little bit down here. That's after this card is banked. The next upgrade that you play this turn costs 1 less. So it just helps you get your stuff rolling. You see the synergy of what I'm trying to do here. It works really well with the claw too. If you can bank this on turn 2 and play the John guy, the John Tactical Provisioner, and then immediately upgrade this guy with something pretty decent, he starts pumping. And yeah, I think this deck just works really well. Like I said, the only card I would change would be those 2 relics, just because it's a little slow. This card right here. But yeah, let me know if you try this out. I had a lot of fun with this deck. It was actually working pretty dang well. I thought I was like cooking in a bad way. I thought I was burning down the house, but actually your boy baked the souffle. And I hope you enjoy this this interesting deck here. Thank you for watching. Peace out. It's your boy. I go first.
Stand together. This fight is ours.
It is shoes cracked. I think it is too. It's actually super good and super interesting. Too slow in this matchup.
Sensory links engaged.
What the hell am I doing here, guys? I could just like play the Hardlink Pilot and put the claws on it and just block here. I feel like that's my best play. I don't want to really shoot this thing. Yeah, I'm gravitating towards this as well. You have to put on this one so it gets Defender, of course.
Engaging target.
Yeah, this just makes more sense, I think. You still get to transfer it anyway.
I hope John notices me.
He'll notice you. He fell for the bait. Something like that. I guess I could have even put it on like I could have put oh, could I have done this differently? No, not with the pod, right? Maybe this was the best way. It's a little complicated. That thing's pretty annoying, huh? That's a good card. I have no snitching. I don't. Holy balls. I could have attacked first, I guess. Oh wait, I should have put a nah. Doesn't matter. Yeah, I should have actually played this and put the I should have put the 3 cost on this actually, but it doesn't matter too much. Cuz then I could have made him attack in here. It would have been better. Right? No. Did I get to swap it? I don't know what aftermath goes off first. This one was down first, so maybe this one. Yeah, either way, it's looking really good. Ugh. This girl has 5 upgrades on her. Jesus. It's a pretty interesting deck, right? It's kind of weird. I cooked kind of hard with it. No stitching is a pretty good card. Just silence, yeah. But obviously it's situational. But I am running a very low curve deck, so maybe. And I have a decent amount of draw as well, so possible. I don't know what he's trying to do here. Is the new card the Convergent Mass? It doesn't get the mustard. Oh, Domino. Okay. That makes more sense. He's gonna kill the apprentice. No. You did a good job though. You did a very good job. Solid job. All right. All right, all right, all right. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Watch, watch, watch. All right. I didn't even have to do it in this order, but yeah, you do like this.
Supplies locked and loaded.
Well,
There's humility and surrender.
that worked out pretty well.
Strength from lessons learned.
Nice. Jeez, this deck is kind of crazy. I'm not gonna lie.